for free drinks there because of Girl Nady. Because at the check-in or like at the security control or whatever, Girl Nady started yapping with one of the employees there. Because the employee said something about her outfit. She was like, yeah, this is the 4th time I've seen this outfit today. So she, in a way that she liked it basically. And Girl Nady was just saying something like, basically meaning, yeah, on you it would look good as well. And it apparently made the employees so happy that we got like vouchers for a free drink. And we were also able to skip like half an hour of queue at the entry. And
Yeah, it was amazing,
drinks were
to be
like super expensive. That was like basically worth $50 or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, just because
we got a
Girl Nady was
30-minute
nice.
queue skip plus like a $60 gift card.
Yes. Just because Girl Nady was
so
nice
good.
to one of the employees. Goated move by Girl Nady. And Girl Nady was also like every 2 minutes somebody asked Girl Nady to take a picture of like other tourists. Like I feel like Girl Nady is just like the most the most nice person around for people.
Yeah, I'm kind of offended that nobody asked us instead of Gennady.
Yeah.
That's, I don't know about that.
You jump here. New Jersey is really ugly, by the way, guys. Like especially on our Uber ride to the Newark airport, we really saw the XCD sides of the city. It was really not looking good there.
Nope.
It's just like industry and I don't know, like cheapest. But New York itself was really nice. At least where we were. Or to be fair, we were also in the nicest parts, of course. Like we got told by locals there that we shouldn't go to the Bronx or to Queens because it's like just yuck and not worth it. But Manhattan was nice. And Brooklyn was nice as well from the little party we saw there. Cannot finish anymore.
I just keep driving the exact same time over and over. Very consistent at that, but just not fast enough. I think I drove. I'm 106, but I think I drove 5 diff 2 times.
Classic.
I guess I needed you to
be
come
fair, New
back
Jersey
so that
to
I finally get a
Airport is a
div
whole
1
job
again. I had 5 div 2s in a row, but there was also like a pre-hunted full speed included and yesterday ice.
I would have much preferred those over taking. Like, much preferred those.
One map was a bit unique, like a straight line map with basically just speed slides on a straight line.
Did you make it, Marius? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very easily a 61st.
Not even close. Kanadi, how long have you been learning English? As it's really good. I'm trying to learn French for 5 years, but I'm still so bad. In Germany, you usually start learning English starting from 3rd grade. And then you have it basically all the way. And everyone also has it. I mean, maybe there's some schools where you don't, but that's the normal way to go. So you learn it like, you start to learn it halfway into primary school, then all the way through middle school, and then in high school, and I also had English advanced course, and obviously I just have a lot of practice. Like it's not like I always was insane at school in English lessons. I was just normal kinda. But with all of the speaking practice, you just get better. I mean, my English is not great at all. Like I'm probably doing like 20 billion grammar mistakes every single stream, but yeah, if you just wanna know how to speak and how to be understood, it's just all about practicing. And I can also tell you, like I also learned Spanish in school for like 6 or 7 years, and by now I barely know anything anymore. So yeah,
It's
if you don't
just
really use
so
it,
much
then it's
about
just not-
doing it and like
Yeah.
engaging with it.
Yeah, but when do you ever speak freaking Spanish? Like when you go to Mallorca or something as a German, they just speak German to you.
I mean, there are a bunch
Yeah.
of countries where the main main language would be Spanish, but most
Yeah, of
likely
course,
will not
but
go
I mean,
there.
Not the
Yeah,
mo-
no.
like
I'm not
most
a
popular
kind of tourist who
tourist.
goes to like, yeah, exactly. Like I'd rather go to popular tourist spots than to go like to some random South American, I don't know, country and just, you know, have like an adventure trip there or something. That's not my type of vacation necessarily. So they speak German to you in Mallorca, like in the hotels and stuff. They absolutely like people in the tourist industry. They all know German there. Because German are like the main tourists together with the... So they usually speak Spanish, obviously, English, and also German, like, very nicely.
It's good that my French.
Like, #1 tourist
is-
spot for Germans.
It's good that my French was worth something with Trackmania community. Like I had French actually already since 3rd class or something.
Now you still have to use it.
Yep.
Naja, the good
it's
thing
just
is when
a lot
the
about
Frenchies
practice and
are
stuff.
talking about something about me that I understand it and they didn't know. They wanted to speak about me.
What do you mean I'm
behind my
taking the
back.
wrong line in the start, huh? What do you mean wrong line in the start, huh? Wait, you go left side of both poles, no?
No, right side. It's a lot slower.
I go left side.
Okay. Go through pillars?
I also thought so, but it's very tight. I tried it only once, didn't get around, and then I aborted the idea.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but don't you jump when you go left side? A little bit?
Yeah, that's annoying.
No.
Also I
I
go a
did
bit
now with mini
outside.
release and it worked. Ah, good to know, guys. I have a wrong line. I kind of thought about this once as well, but I thought it's just way too tight, so I didn't even try. Today we learned. But yeah, I'm not gonna win this cup of the day either way. I'm definitely not focused enough for that. The mud is calling, slowly but surely, getting tired. But I'm scared of going full speed there because now I couldn't practice it. I would have needed to see it one round earlier so that I can try it in no KO.
But you're not gonna get knocked out because of that. Most likely.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, now it was 6.6 seconds, so yeah. Yeah, that's true, Elcon. I mean, I rarely will ever travel to a country where they don't speak English. I mean, I spoke about it with Spam a little bit. He said, like, because we were just talking about traveling at some point, and he recommended to go to Japan at some point, because he was there once, and he found it, like, really amazing. And he actually said they don't get any English there. Okay, let's see if I will actually not go out, because currently I'm last with a small touch on the start.
Yeah, for Japan, I would probably also like practice at least a little bit, like the phrases that you will probably need.
I had Japanese in school, of course. So but I forgot, of course, most
What kind of
of
school
it.
were you at?
Yeah.
Marius on the elite school.
Yeah, it was.
Learning all the languages.
It was special school for people with high IQ, actually. So
Nice flex.
yeah, but you asked for it,
Nice
like how
flex,
shall I
nice
ever describe it?
Yeah, I know. Chinese is PF, yeah. I think already because you say Chinese and not Mandarin, you are out of the debate, Alcon. Wrong side again. Ach man, I need to practice now for Valorant Online. Scheiße. What is so bad about the Bronx, by the way? Because you guys said it in chat as well. Some people at the event told us as well, don't go to the Bronx, but what is so bad about it? Like, I'm just clueless. Just high criminal rate there or whatever, or what's the reason? Do they not know English in Asia? I don't think that much. I feel like if there is a place in the world where English is the least common to know, it's probably, you know, like in around Asia. Lots of gangs. France, yeah. And France. Fair. Fair. Freaking France, man. Maybe I will not go to France a single time this year, guys. Depends on if we make it to the World Cup. A France-free year would be... wouldn't mind that. I'm not looking forward to trips to France in general.
Yeah, but sadly it won't be possible since you guys will qualify anyways.
Ja. Oh nee. Ach scheiße, I'm out. Ach scheiße, I have no focus, guys. I'm way too unfocused today. I'm 6 seconds behind. I am giga on the mud. Yeah, guys, my brain will work normally again tomorrow. Today, ain't it. We're just chilling today, guys. It's okay. Peng. 49th, amazing result. I'm from France. I am from France, and the people only want to talk their own language. Sure. I know. I mean, I know either, like, there's 3 different reasons. Either the French are just like, yeah, no, fuck off, we're in France, we just speak French even if you don't understand it. Or it's like, yeah, we cannot speak it, I don't know, I just don't know how to speak it at all. Or I also know that some Frenchies just don't speak it because they're, like, shy of their accent, basically. Or, like, embarrassed of their own accent, or I don't know. Whatever. It's probably all 3 kinds of thing. Depends.
I had the theory.
I mean, there's some Frenchies who speak really nice English.
I had a theory, but I have no idea if there's any truth about it. But since it was basically both colonial forces, like the British and the French, that it was also like a battle which language is getting the world language, and that they don't like
GG
that
England.
the British actually get the world language, so they don't speak it
Yeah,
themselves.
because who the fuck wants to learn French? It's just a better language. The French sounds like a German in the Netherlands, yeah. The Frenchies, whatever. How was your travels back? Was pretty good randomized. I mean, it was exhausting, obviously, but everything worked pretty flawlessly. Our flight was actually over an hour shorter than anticipated because we had like some giga-strong jet stream. So our plane was like flying at hyperspeed. Close to sound barrier, sort of. So we had like some massive momentum there, basically. And yeah, it was good. But I was exhausted, of course. English is a horrible language too, yeah, but it's PF to learn. It's way easier to learn than other stuff. I mean, Spanish is also kind of nice to learn, to be honest. Like, as English is like so much better to learn than fucking French. Let's be honest there, guys. And we were also flying a tighter line. Maybe it was specifically to use the jet stream. But, for example, like when we flew from Frankfurt to New York, we were actually flying over Greenland quite a little bit. And on our way back, we were like way further south.
Yeah, the chat
So
was
like
also further
more
south.
direct line as well. Yeah. Going wide for speed. Yeah, I don't know. No, I guess like maybe on the way to it, it was actually better to go further around just because you avoid the jet stream then. Because we had like 250 kilometers of kilometers in our wind in our favor. But on our way to New York, it would have been against us, of course, if it was the same down. And I guess that would have slowed us down quite a bit. So the wider line for more exit speed, basically, guys. The wider line for
to avoid
better,
the
for less
penalty
anti-boost.
wind.
Yeah, the penalty wind. To avoid the anti-boost.
Probably it isn't even that much wider. Go over Greenland.
It was, I mean, quite a few.
It was quite a difference. I mean, we saw the
kilometers.
flight line. Yeah. That was mainly the speed, like, was way faster. Route over Greenland is shorter because the Earth is round. I mean, is it shorter though? I mean,
if
I
we
know that
didn't-
you don't fly like exactly straight, like, you know.
That's
but
such
is
a
over Greenland not?
Our line is also not going like straight on the map. Like, like
Yeah,
what
no,
is
it was
actually
also
straight?
like was also a turn. just not
I mean,
as
it's
much,
not
you
a
know?
turn, but like it doesn't like just
Yeah,
because
not
it's
a
a
turn,
globe
yeah.
doesn't necessarily mean that you go over Greenland. You could also go over the North Pole or whatever. Doesn't necessarily mean that that's the straightest line. Like our line was only like 200 kilometers, 300 kilometers further down, I guess. Probably a bit more, 500.
No.
But still not like the straight line you would expect on the Mercator projection.
Yeah. I mean, the main difference obviously was the jet stream. I don't know about the exact length of the route or whatever, but the fact that we flew like 250 kilometers an hour faster on average was helping. Like we legit flew like 25% faster, basically.
Yeah, the way there we went like 850 or so, I think.
Yep.
Pretty consistently.
Is that-
Like,
Even
it's rough,
faster
eh?
than the Trackmania car.
Is that
Can you
shown
believe it?
somewhere actually?
That's crazy.
The speed while you're flying?
Yeah,
Yes.
and the height and also like the temperature and stuff.
Yeah, that was nice to have. The food in the plane was also really good, actually.
Yeah,
Surprisingly. Like, we flew with United Airlines, and I mean, the thing is, I never had like a super long flight before. I always had like, you know, like 2-hour flights or so. My longest was to Tenerife, which was like 4.5 hours. But I was also still like in a smaller plane. But that was the first time in like a big plane with like, you know, like everything properly made, and it was just really good food. I don't know, it was really nice, especially the warm component.
I mean it wasn't
also had,
good
like, a
food
breakfast,
for,
like-
but for like plane, I was pretty surprised.
We get a hello in chat, guys, to Girl Nady. Yeah, it was a Boeing 777, guys. I'm not sure if it was the same on our way there, but on the way back, yeah. Okay, according to Girl Nady, it was. I don't know what the regular Boeings are that when you fly to like Mallorca. But it was a big boy plane.
Oh. Okay.
Just had the most massive of nose sides I've ever seen.
In the upper left?
Yep.
Oh, ich will mal kurz.
Yeah. This turn is basically made for that. The turn is also the most difficult on the map.
What is this shit? Wait, guys, we bought Bringles in New York, which have cheddar sour cream taste, and one of the components in there is yellow 5 and yellow 6. What in the shit is in here? Is this? Yeah, it's autolyzed yeast extract, malic acid, invert sugar. What is inverted sugar? Salt.
But that's
or what?
actually like really healthy.
But then
stuff.
yellow 5, yellow 6, and then wheat starch, and then a shit ton of other stuff. Yellow 5 and yellow 6 is crazy, bro. Yellow 5 and yellow 6. Nick. Taste test?
Yo. Hello Yatrubab, thanks for the raid.
I mean, it's almost like sour cream and onion. Yeah, it tastes a little bit like this typical artificial cheese taste. Like when you have like cheese balls and stuff like that. Can I taste the yellow 5? Yeah, but I think the yellow 6 is a bit more pregnant. Wait, is pregnant a word you can use in English this way? Pregnant?
Oh.
Only thing in German.
That's what you were talking about.
I don't think so, right? That's probably not a no? Oh. Yeah, I know what pregnant means. But I thought it's also a different pregnant. I don't know. What is prominent? Is pregnant just prominent?
Yeah, or just.
What is then
strong, I
prominent?
guess.
What is then prominent
Yeah.
in
Oh,
English?
flyer barely out. Am I pregnant? Prominent. Oh, naja. Wait, what did I say in that context? Also, yellow 6 is pregnant. Yeah. Gonna have a baby with blue 5 and we're gonna get green 7. Can't wait. Gonna be sick. Grenady gonna be sus now? Wait, why? What are you yapping, Cam? Grenady got more deeply bonded into the Trackmania community this weekend. Oh, Yami out, and you have to hope, Marius. Yeah, not enough hoping, sadly.
Because my ranger had to jinx it in the in-game chat. Why is
Yeah.
Marius in every round?
Yeah. Inverted sugar is just table sugar broken down back into glucose and fructose. So. Makes sense. Sort of. Start is tight, Monka. Scientist chat, yeah. You know what this reminds me of, Elcon? This reminds me of this one deep slip stream or section or whatever, where you were talking about, what was it? Like Earth acceleration and the square meters and shit. Where you also had like 10 billion scientists in the chat and you were just trying to explain how useless that metric is. Also, not the metric itself, but like how square meters is like weird.
Okay, this was a crazy good round after I went out, so...
Oh yeah, true actually.
Not the typical where they all crash. I
A little bit flippo.
would have needed to PB this step here.
Not square. Yeah, sorry, not square meters. It is meter pro Quadratsekunde. So meters per square second. Square second. My brain isn't working anymore, guys. I'm noticing getting tired. Square meters are not useless. But a square second. What the fuck is a square second?
Last, by the way, I guess I will just use... I will find your PayPal address for the prize money, right? It's just the same, I guess.
Yeah, you can just do the donate thing. That's fine.
Oh, Shark, why would you full speed that?
Donate and
I
Twitch.
mean, I need to pay taxes on it anyway, so.
I mean, I will go into PayPal anyway for second and third place, so. Oh, that was also
Sounds
close
like
by.
we're ready to start discussion again. Yeah, go ahead, guys. I will watch the rest of the cup of the day.
Were 2 good rounds actually.
I mean, that does make sense, Mugwai, of course. But it's still so weird
Hasi
to
release,
just think about it.
Oh my god. No way Heath is surviving.
But the thing is, like, okay, like 9.81 meters per square second is the Earth acceleration. I know that from physics class. But like, what does that apply to? Like, it's just like the like there needs to be like a standard for that. Like, is it when it's a, you know, like not everything is flying down at the same pace. There's like so many other factors involved, no?
Wait, what did you just say?
With the Earth acceleration. Clueless.
I think
mean-
it actually matters how
mean,
close you are to equator
it's-
and how close you are to North Pole.
Yeah, there's a little bit more underneath you, kind of, in
Mm.
the on the North Pole, South Pole. Or was it the other way around?
The other way.
No, it was the
equator
other way
is-
around. It's a crater. It's a little bit more. Like technically, the highest spot away from like the Earth's center is not Mount Everest, but I think a country. I think it's in Peru or something, like a mountain there.
No, it was Ecuador. You sent me that. I remember.
Ecuador.
I remember when you did that GeoGuessr quiz.
Yeah, something like that. Like so, like that does matter, but barely. The thing for stuff falling differently is just like air, like how it disperses the air and whatever.
It makes sense.
If there's any
obviously
lift
weight
created.
of object matters. There's like so many things. But like, what exactly do you use it for even then? I'm just clueless.
Approximation. Like it's good enough.
Weight doesn't matter? What do you mean weight doesn't matter? Yeah, okay, then like how does weight not matter?
Now, what is
Or like
falling
the-
quicker? 1 kilo of stones or 1 kilo of feathers? Is it feathers, the word? Federn?
The only thing that matters is drag. There.
Yeah,
I mean, in reality, the feathers will definitely fall slower.
but only because of the drag.
This is rage bait for physicists, yeah.
I mean, if you put it all in, like all of the feathers, that kind of weight into a ball, and it's like the same shape and the same like resistance or whatever, or like the same texture as the actual like stone, then it would fall the same.
No weight in that equation, yeah. So for normal people, it's like useless. If you wanna actually think about something. Need more we need the more complicated stuff, guys. Turning stream into physicist rage bait. My man Grana jumping out of a plane first, questioning gravity and air resistance weeks later. Now I knew that. I would have noticed that while parachuting. If I would have just accelerated more and more. Like at my flight, okay, how long
Danke, Opsik.
can you jump out of 4,000 meters and you would not stop accelerating? Like it would be, you know, somebody do the math. How long would you fly there actually? How much speed would you have done when you hit the ground? A while? No, yeah, I mean, yeah, you would still need a while, of course. Which weight? 69 kilogram. But I meant like if there is no, like if you would not stop accelerating. Like if there was no air resistance and shit. Just out of interest. If I was in a vacuum, guys. ...182 meters per second would be your speed when you land. So multiplied by 3.6 would be like, yeah, fast. Like, I don't know. 980-ish. Or? Nee. Or? Huh? Nah. Roughly. Kilometers an hour. Would take 28.5 seconds to fall. That's crazy. I mean, in reality, when we did the skydiving thing, you reach the maximum speed pretty quickly. I mean, you kind of notice it. Like, you don't notice the speed anymore at some point. But you notice the acceleration at the start, of course. And good evening, Scrappy Guy. How's the jet lag going? 1008 kilometers an hour on impact. Yeah. Sounds painful.
Well, Kanadi, how come that
Was like
you
a rough
didn't
one.
try to qualify for Out of the Blue before you went to New York? Wasn't that possible? Theoretically?
Who?
Out of the Blue, the competition.
Yeah, but who? Scrappy or what?
No, you. You didn't even
Ach so,
try, right?
No. No, because I had no time. Was not possible.
I mean, You could have woken up at like 1 a.m. or something, and then you would have had like 2-3 hours.
Yeah, great.
Oh.
No biggie.
Okay. I thought there was more time.
No. I left home at 3 a.m. Even Spammy qualified? Yeah, because he had 2 days more. Yeah, I would have loved to qualify. I also spoke with the admins, but no, they did not really want to change. I mean, they considered it, but yeah, in the end they didn't do so, so the event immediately died for me, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is.
Amazing final. In the moment that Shark
Wait,
DNS
Felix
Artus
Baumgartner
makes a crash.
reached 1.3k kilometers of speed. But why? Eh? How was he getting so fast though?
Maybe
Because he
what-
started
what-
further up, so
scientific
he started with less drag
probably.
and less air resistance.
But would he have slowed down to like 200 again, kinda, at some point? Like when he would have been far enough down? What was the height he was
Yeah.
at actually? So he would have slowed down again. Interesting. What was the height exactly, guys?
What was it? 36
40
kilometers, maybe?
10 times as high. Interesting.
Anyways, gotta leave now. See you.
Yo,
You-
bye bye. I'm leaving as well. Bye bye.
Why? Okay. Yeah, somehow funny. Days over days, it didn't really work out with Div 1, and then Canadian last come back and I get Div 1. It would have made more sense if it was the other way around, but okay. Let's actually go in between the poles. 20 o'clock is the next cup. Whoa. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that wouldn't have been something for rounds for me with the in-between pole line. The ending was really good in my PB. Need to gain the time beforehand. Ah, rip. That was a good one. What is this? Okay. Does Nightbot not work? Or does it just take a bit longer? Well, it's a mini RPG of the week with that special knockout system with the danger zone. I would assume that Firestorm is joining again in the next minutes. Ach, damn it. Ah, this would have been it here. A point 90. Pretty good run. Happy with the cup and everything yesterday. Not entirely happy, because my map, of course, was a bit disliked then, because it was just the most difficult track of the 4. So most people were not able to finish on that one. And I was missing a little bit other map styles still. I wanted to have other map styles in, but I myself had no time to build something else, and yeah, it was then a bit too short term to still change something. Basically the whole progress was Firestorm had the idea, asked Aura, who is actually also you can ask Aura when you have a map idea if he can make this possible to organize. He basically offers that option. He was interested in this kind of cup, and then he built maps. But he built maps when he didn't even know what this is about exactly, I would say. Also how the maps looked in United. So he built good maps, but they have a different style. You have jumps. You have basically checkpoints that are higher than others. And when you're next to a checkpoint, you cannot really get into it necessarily. Also sometimes there is an uphill that you can just drive up there. But in many cases, actually, you had to come from a very different spot to get to that checkpoint. And as an example, in United, the maps were really just driving. The maps were really just a lot of scenery on the ground. Also you were driving on the bottom, basically, on the surface. You had basically scenery all over the place. Here and there are some trees, there are some buildings, and so on. And then there were checkpoints hidden over the whole track somewhere. The whole track had somewhere checkpoints. And that was actually... I think we could have created one map that has this style. Aura then, however, started and posted 2 maps already early on. But they were too difficult. Also 2 maps that you didn't see yesterday, that I already know. That's the reason why I cannot play the next editions of the cup, because I already know these Aura maps. But they were too difficult. Also I myself, for example, took 9 or even 10 minutes to finish. And it was just because of many of these sections where you need to get speed from somewhere else. Like where you see a checkpoint, you drive to the checkpoint, but there is no way up. You saw that also yesterday on the maps. For example, the first map that we played, it had this one dead end. Where if you have speed, you could use a ramp there to jump to a checkpoint, but if you approach this without any speed, you cannot get to the checkpoint and you have to drive the whole way back. And such parts, I would say such parts didn't exist in the United maps. Where you drive away completely for nothing and you're in a dead end. That is actually not supposed to happen. And in the end, we had now, of course, 3 maps with Firestorms, and the 2 Aura maps, they had a very similar style. You had basically platforms with different elevation, and in between water or even dead space. Like in this first map by Aura, when you fall into the part between the black blocks, then you were dead. You had to respawn there. And yeah, my first idea to build something was this wooden track, where I thought, yeah, would be fun. I probably overdid it a little bit there. And probably I should have done a bit less roads. Not necessarily less checkpoints. Oh wait, this is decent. 40th, nice. Not necessarily less checkpoints, but definitely less roads. And yeah, another issue was of course the uphills with the stadium car. Now the question is, what could you have done? Could you have basically not given stadium car to be an option? I don't know, then people would be mad about having to drive with alt car. I wanted to give them the option with stadium, but they of course, yeah, in theory they had to think about if it's really clever to go with stadium car. The uphills were of course quite an issue. Like super annoying to drive, obviously. When you go very slow to an uphill, you know you have to go up there and then you're just super slow. I hope that my map can be driven differently, like that you just drive, you know? You just always turn into a direction at a crossroad and you just keep speed all the time. And you just drive, drive, drive. And then you're never slow, you're just always fast, you just drive. Maybe should have done the map less compact in that case, yeah, so that I have more wider corners all the time. And then you keep a lot of momentum basically. Maybe that would have been the better way. And maybe also marking the checkpoints more. One of the big issues for people was remembering which checkpoints they already took. And also without the CP plugin helping. But this was the main issue. And especially on my map, it was probably very difficult for people to distinguish which checkpoints did they already take and which did they not take. Because you have not so many landmarks next to the checkpoints where you can basically remember it from. You have to instead really remember the blocks that you have around the checkpoint, like what corner or maybe transition to banked or something comes at a checkpoint, and is the checkpoint at the side and at which height is it. So this is what people had to remember about all the checkpoints, like they needed really good orientation. And when you don't have the orientation and you don't know really where you are currently at when you get a checkpoint, then it will be very difficult in the end to realize like which checkpoint is the one that I haven't driven through yet. And that makes it super annoying. But yeah, for the next cups I want to build such a United style map. I've already an idea what map I take as a base map. I would basically steal a map actually and then just replace checkpoints differently. And that should be the better solution in the end for an easy track, but where really everyone has a chance. Because on these Aura maps, for example, you saw sometimes checkpoint transitions from one platform to the next, but they required that you have skill to not fail the jumps. You needed to get good speed and so on. So it was not just about finding the checkpoints, it was actually more than that. And ideally it is only about finding them. I think that my map was actually more just finding. But it was also, maybe for a first edition, some levels too difficult. Especially as the other 3 maps were all in a similar style and all very... like very different, of course, to mine. And much easier. Yeah, in United it was called the Lost Coppers. I'm joining now the cup if you also want to join. Here RPG and Trial is the club, and then you will join MROTW Room. Yeah, the Lost Coppers it was called. I have YouTube videos about it. It comes from United, the idea. No Firestorm in sight yet. It is time to prepare the track Maiden. I'd say ideally we would have had 4 very different styles of maps. I have 2 more ideas, and both of these styles would have been completely different than the Aura Firestorm map styles. And everything would have been, especially as we search for maps now from the community, it would have been helpful if there are different styles shown early on. Oops, I didn't. Bob. What do we have over here? Less than that. It is. No, this is a difficult one, guys. It's a difficult one. Isuba, this is helpful. Loso, I got it. I don't know why I typed in Tween. Tween was completely stupid because I know that the guy that we searched didn't have much prize money. So I didn't really need to do that. Okay. It's now the 2nd win in a row again. Yeah, the hope is of course that that people will join the next edition again for the cup, and that it's not a cup with only 20 people, you know. But if Lars is streaming and joining the cup, then I would say it should help a lot. Because then he brings players into it. Yeah. Go into the GPS. Rage Overlord. I always liked these maps in the Slow Learner Cup many years ago in this game. Here, towards the wood. Up. Oh, Relicar, look. Or not. Okay, I saw a Relicar gate. Maybe that's however a bug. Maybe it is really Relicar that wasn't shown. We will see when we drive. And there's the finish. Oops. Yeah, this is rally car. Ah, of course. Yeah, I was hoping that I actually have the fastest time of everyone, but no, others also got it good. Also better, much better. Oh, I made it in. Oh, we have a really sick lineup today. Like Levon is playing. Seems like Kanchika is playing, but sadly Firestorm isn't playing, so I will check now if I could join the Pivo Discord. There are people, but not purple. We're gonna have to ask him. Wait, I go into my Discord. And then I ask. No idea if you will see the message. Can you look in the in-game chat if he answers? And then retype the message? Because I'm also driving, I cannot look all the time. It's also very easy to miss my message because so many people are driving new personal bests all the time. He just got into the finish. Some time ago they were always in the Pivo Discord, and there are also a lot of people. But it's mainly Narlux and some others. I'm not sure if Narlux is on the server here, I guess not.
Hello, hello Marius.
Oh, ja, Jotro, hallo.
I was cooking, so why not join the call?
Okay. Nice.
I'm cooking lately.
What are you cooking?
Everything. I was first in the last checkpoint and I missed the finish.
Can I actually go here? Tight. Could do. Ah, but it's not much
Mario?
better.
Marius, if I DNF first round, does it eliminate me?
No, in the first round it doesn't, but in any other round it would.
Okay. Because I want to watch the GPS.
You can do it now.
I have a shit time. I can TV easily. Is the engine of part that slow, or am I missing something?
Well, it is at least so slow that it is easy for me to full speed through it. Also to make the corners, I mean.
Yeah, but there's the green arrows, so there might be a red arrow for a rescuer.
This damn water exit is so blind. It's actually important. So far my runs definitely lost a lot of time there.
Is there any rescue except the finish?
If you can call it risk, then the start before the quarter pipe jump.
Oh yeah, I do that. I found that.
Oh, now I'm actually a bit fast for the freewheel section. Oh yeah, the water exit decides it.
And the water. I forgot what I wanted to say. Let me remember. Yeah, if I can skip the freewheeling. No, so freewheeling. The thing that limits your speed.
Cruise control.
Yeah. Can I skip that somehow?
Well, I didn't try it.
And did you check GPS?
I think the GPS went through it. The GPS was also weirdly bugged because it showed Stadium Car there even though you have ready. Who is this? Yatrovav.
Why do people always ask about me?
Because they want to know who belongs this beautiful voice.
Stop. It's not my fault. It's the fault of my language. What's it called? Main language, I don't know. Deity is super free. I got a super fast start. And then they're gonna make the wood jump.
Woo! And what is this? I kept wet tires when I exited the water. And fully
Yeah,
slid out.
I also had that. I think the trees that are on the inside are telling you where to go. And then you get more of the sand, so you won't slide out.
Okay, we have a bunch of players today. 68 it looks like. Knockout starts. In theory it can only be better than last week. Last week was crazy bad.
Oh, I DNF'd. I was trying to make it quiet. And then I came back into the game and I DNF'd. Harper got a thing where he got the tires wet.
Oh. Need to respawn this.
If I DNF, I'm in the danger zone, right?
You will be in the danger zone. And you will have to beat half of the players. Wait, Tarpo is in the danger zone with you.
Yeah, because he had the double respawn.
Yeah, but that it
under
costs
the
him so
barrel.
much is crazy.
He said it.
Yeah, I know, but then he must have had it twice, like 2 respawns there, or another respawn somewhere else, because otherwise he wouldn't be 19 or over 19 behind.
I hope I didn't go out first round, because I can
There
actually
are really good players
place
here.
good.
But I'm not sure how many of them are now actually playing, but you have actually quite a bunch of good players.
Yeah,
You should
better.
try for a decent run.
If I don't crash,
Yeah, then you should make it. That's surprising. Maybe some of them are not driving, like Hayom. Maybe he's not driving. But there could be a lot of free positions as well. And then a few very easy to beat players.
yeah. It's looking good. Okay,
No DNF yet?
yeah, I'm chilling. I'm in 20th. And I'm ultra saving. It's only 2 eliminations. Oh my god, I lost so much. Please don't miss. Oh my god, I almost missed a risky finish. Yeah, plus 13.
Yeah, exactly. But with Auvra, Morge, Morlepole, Tarpor, Zeterate, quite some good players.
And then me, of course.
Yeah, it was tough for the others. But yeah, Hayom didn't drive, Uso didn't drive.
Yeah, plus 16 is out. So I'm chill if I don't crash. That's the biggest problem for me here.
Yeah, the main problem for me will be this water section, the exit. Like, it is very important for the time, and it's just completely blind and also a bit random how far you jump and how wet are your tires and everything. Like, I have no lineup for it.
Oh, I missed the start. Okay, I'm chill. Still not last with a bad start and a bad quarter pipe. Okay, I'm last. Somebody's gonna crash. I hope. This early section is so random, like, who would put this in their map?
After this one checkpoint here, I'm unsure how exactly I wanna drive
Oh, I
that.
cursed it last jump.
It was super slow.
Yeah, but I'm out. There's no way I missed the finish. And again. Kenjika.
So you can't be in danger zone 2 rounds in a row? You can. If you are again in danger zone or not has nothing to do with if you were in danger zone before. It is just the plugin eliminates the players from the current danger zone, and then it checks from all the surviving players again who are the last place drivers of that round. And those are then danger zone. So if you have a bad run but you survived your danger zone, but with a bad run where you're again in the last positions, then it will be danger zone again. And if you had a good run and enough people behind you from the surviving players, then you will be safe zone next round.
I hope I beat Haber. He crashed me out in Formula 1.
Oh, then yeah.
I'm actually out and I'm 25th. Send help. Please, please.
Yeah, there's still some track to drive.
I'm in.
Oh. Is this a thing? Are they cutting? Because this time is pretty crazy. Oh, it could actually be that they are cutting with this reactor. It would actually gain you a lot of speed, that's for sure. Shall I try it? I mean, I'd rather try it out now. Because if it fails, then I can still join another cup.
I'm back.
As a cut.
Doesn't matter. I'm in. Toys Harbor.
I have to try it out. For winning the cup, I guess you have to learn this cut. If it's somewhat drivable.
But somebody can crush it. Okay, I'm gonna be in the danger zone again because I crashed this time. And I crashed the reactor. It's nobody good. I crash every normal round, but then the what's it called? Danger zone. I never crash. I would have been in if I didn't crash the engine off.
50-9. Yeah, but I still had one issue. Also, the turnaround was great, but then... What then? We fit somewhere?
I think it shouldn't be hard to survive.
Mm.
Okay.
Also, I got the entrance into the reactor up very well. The question is, how can I do the exit? Because I lost my reactor up and I jumped far off and then had super low speed later. I think the big speed into the cruise control is of course the main time save. Same problem.
I clipped the engine of I was in. Now I'm gonna be out. Yeah, I was like top 10 that run.
Were you danger zone? Yeah.
Yeah, and I clipped the engine off because I ramp cut it, and it wobbled, and it clipped.
Can you spectate
And then I-
Morpheo?
Okay. Is he first?
He had the fastest time. Like the cut is at the reactor on the pick penalty crash section. I am pretty sure the start is that you spin and go backwards into it. The question is just, where does he drive on the off-road? Or is he
I
just
cannot find him.
now in the
Oh,
first
he's
place?
first. Boom.
Like where does he drive after he lands backwards?
He clipped the start. I think he's not going for it.
He is going for it.
He clipped the start.
Yeah, but he will go for it, it's coming now.
Oh, he almost crashed again. Marius, you know when there's the wall. After you finish, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, Morpheus out. Morpheus out. Or in the danger zone. You should be safe if you don't crash.
Okay, we can tell.
You see the little... In front of the checkpoint there's the walls. There's a hole in it. He just aims for it and goes through it.
Yeah, I saw some gaps, but I thought the stadium car doesn't fit.
It does.
And which one is it? Which hole? Is it, there is this yellow box with an arrow. Is it left or right?
No,
of
no,
it?
no, no, no. Right. But like, it's in between the orange trees.
Okay, it's this one, I guess.
And then it's PF to the next checkpoint. He did it, but then he crashed the rally.
It looks so, like, too small for the stadium car.
I'm gonna look how he does it. Oh, he does a different start. And there's a lot of people going for it.
Yeah, because it was kinda leaked in the chat now. The people are just testing it out.
He got it. He goes like... The walls are uneven. So he goes to the longer one and just wall bangs. And gets through. If you know what I mean. He just crashes the wall. Or he tries to fit. And then crashes it. It's like PF.
So the first the right wall, because that starts earlier. That's what you mean
Yeah,
with
he hits-
uneven, I guess.
He hits it. I don't know if the bars or whatever that is will like slow you down or something, but he hits the wall and then goes PF.
What does he do different in the start?
He just goes through the triangle of the checkpoint.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit faster. Or people are saving too much. Chemo, DNF, crash this time. Did you make it? No. I see you. Wait, don't take a reactor up. Don't take reactor up. Just stay with reactor down.
Ach so?
I
I was so
I thought
sure that reactor up is the idea.
Because you saw Rio's fanboy going
Yeah,
reactor
yeah.
up, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because it made sense, you fly over the penalty.
No, he goes reactor down and just goes.
Okay.
Are you out?
A danger zone, yeah. Ach, with Womfitten again. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Maybe. I know. I think Artis goes for it.
I will go for it. If I get knocked out, then I join another cup.
Oh, Survivor. Or 10-second thing. Nice. You're safe. Yeah, 2 seconds.
Oh, I had to respawn because I'm way too fast.
Yeah.
Womfitten,
look,
slow
it's
down
nice.
for the championship.
I think nobody's crashing. I'm looking at the last guy and... Oh, Womfitten and he is having a battle. It's the last turn. Oh my god. Oh, the X strap, he crashed the ending and Womfitten overtook him because he got to finish.
We'll see.
Ultimate Learning Cup. It's like halfway through now.
I mean, I knew that it's gonna be an issue. We are way too fast when we do this cut. I just couldn't get around, with the cruise control especially. There was just no chance to survive that.
No way. Yatrova, you mean me?
Wait, am I the only one on the server here?
Thank you so much, Yatrova. Do I join you?
I have to check what's happening with the cup.
Maybe they are on different server. Wait, you are already played this map now?
Yeah, we reuse these maps. Room stage 8.
Maybe it's not today?
Let me check. Let me check his Discord. Ah, come on, where is it?
They would be there.
I need to find it quick because there's also another cup starting at this time that I could join
Which one?
in United. Ah, here. DRC news. He didn't do an announcement today. I'm gonna open United already while I'm still searching
It's-
through everything.
Okay.
There's a
I'm
word
gonna
of the
mute.
week actually.
I'm gonna
United.
mute and come back for Survivor, okay?
Yeah, I might miss Survivor when I play the United Cup. The question is, am I too late for the
Ah.
United Cup?
Okay.
Because it's
So I'm gonna leave.
also knockout and everything and started already. Or is it knockout? Could be. Let's just try it. Ah, yeah. I have to finish one run. Then I can change. I'm not sure if this is live already, because Starbay or A3, what would be the word? Give me Switch map. Are they on the second map already? Oh, how boring. Star Trek 2 edition. Like, everyone knows these maps already from them. So the new campaign actually came out, big thing actually, Star Trek campaign number 2. Usually in this cup we would play fast learn, like on unknown maps, but this is now not the case here, it seems like. But we have no time, it started already. Okay, then let's play this cup. That's of course a more interesting way to discover the Star Trek campaign a little bit by playing this cup. So let's, however, also, I think it's 3 rounds per map, is it? Just a guess. I missed the first map. Like 2 rounds I missed, I didn't play, since I joined the Snow late. This is the second map here, and the word is, it's not really word of the week this time. It is actually a competition where we play through all the Star Trek campaign maps. The Star Trek campaign is completely new, came just out, and community project basically. So really looking forward to these maps, but of course now it's not really super much faster, because there is a chance that some of these players already played the maps, since the map pack came out yesterday. And that obviously could mean that they have some advantage here. I wanted to always join this Word of the Week, but it's sadly so badly placed in between other cups. That is the reason why I couldn't play yet. Like, as it starts at 8:30, it basically collides with Mini RPG of the Week and also with the next cup. But if I had known that we play these maps and that it's not really a fast learn cup this time, then I would have tried more to stay in Mini RPG of the Week, to be honest. I mean, the Mini RPG of the Week map was, I think, even a good map for me, since it had now this cut as well. Even though, on the other hand, I have to say, when we didn't cut that part, I had a pretty nice line through that section. But yeah, usually this cup here is word of the week. Basically the same as you know from Granadi. They decide for a word, they download maps with this word, and that's also interesting to do that in United, I would say. And then we play fast learn cup on the maps. But yeah, as I said, I never did a full cup yet. Yeah, and this DLC is apparently not happening. It's so close. It is like literally 100 in front of me, 200s in front of me. 500s in front of me, my god. Oh, a triple tie. What the fuck? This is a triple tie, guys. Let's see if I go up to 89 points. Yeah, I'm getting it. I don't understand it. In the DLC Discord it's just not announced, but I'm pretty sure that I saw that in the Google sheet with all the results that today there would have been stage 8.
Marius?
Yeah.
One question. Did you qualify for the out of the blue thing?
Yes. That's 98th.
What place?
98th.
What was the cutoff?
100.
No, but like the time if you remember.
Okay. Das was warmer. Yeah, the cutoff was... what did I drive? A 0.6 high. Something 6, 7,
And the
6, 8.
and the world record was like 0.4, no?
Yeah, I got then a 0.3, but yeah.
Yeah, I will
Also the world record is actually far ahead of
0.5.
second and third. But from third place to top 100 it is very close.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay, got a win, nice. Point limit here is 333 points. I can definitely still make a comeback, even though I came late. Oh, flip. Oh, I still won, nice. Was the slowest turn ever. I mean, you see that first places are actually important here with the gaps that you have in the point scoring with the amount of players. No, up to third actually. Wow, this one was a lot faster. This was the third round on this map, so I'm gonna change the title. Star Trek 2 Campaign Cup. So, done. We go back into the game. Let's see what the next environment is. Stadium, that's good. Star Stadium C4. But there's not much happening on this map, not gonna lie. Okay, now it is. Woo! Now it is. Wow. What a bad position I have. Now I don't know, is the start inside or outside poles? I thought I would be fine with outside, but then the rest is just full speed, so I did a mini release actually. I shouldn't have done that in 10th. Need a good wall ride, then we can overtake a lot. Fifth place, yeah, that's mediocre. Especially Robert is... No, Robert was at the same point score than me. Sleazy is the winner here, and he is already ahead, so that's not so good. Okay, go full speed map, I guess. Even if you crash, just go full speed. Okay, that's fine. Yo, Gotham T, thanks a lot for the sub. I have no idea who Sleazy is. I've never seen that name. But maybe he already played the stadium maps. That could be, that he knows the campaign and he's performing on the stadium maps, especially. Who knows? Oh, that was tight. I have an equal with Putre again. I guess I'm winning these battles because I joined late. Sleazy is making too many good points on this. Actually my wall ride was pretty bad now in the second and third round when I had good starts. In the first round my wall ride was epic. But now I didn't hit it so good. Okay, yeah, Sleazy went a bit away here in points, not gonna lie. It's quite a lead for him. We'll go next. I was hoping a little bit that this cup could actually end before 9 PM, so that I still can play the Survivor Cup. As we play short maps here, there was actually almost like a chance, but now I don't think that this will work out. I guess I just don't play Survivor Cup this time. It's also fine because I actually need more time. I probably need to skip some of the weekly cups, even though Survivor Cup is of course one of my favorites. Where do we go? Okay, interesting transition. This is also interesting. What a map. I had a pretty poor, it's not gonna be a good position.
Bye, Marius.
Okay, bye. It clipped annoyingly. Oh, still fourth though. Well, I have the feeling it was a lot more possible though. But I take it, some points. Still second, even though I joined, like, if I had played the first two rounds, I would be equal to first. If not even leading. Because the third round I was, of course, only finishing in last. This was much better. But I lost a lot of speed, apparently. Hey, I'm 44 behind. Huh? Okay, I didn't see why. Eh? Okay, I'm third, but what is this time? Is there a cut? Or did he already hunt these maps? But where would he even gain? Again, half a second behind. Holy moly. This was much better than my other laps, but only 5th. But yeah, the sleazy guy is not making any points on the other environments, it seems like. There are 3 finishes even. Oh, okay. Oh, there's Stadium again though, so Sleazy's getting his points again. I mean, usually I like Stadium. Of course it's not bad for me if we play Stadium here. But it seems like that the one opponent here... The thing is, of course, when he hits Finalist mode and then comes no Stadium, he will never win a round. Most likely. I don't know. I don't know who he is if he's just a Stadium main. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What a map. And we drive, of course, into it. Have to remember these turns. This one here is very important. The camera bug. Okay, let's see. Okay, no land bug. That was not obvious. Okay, he is actually only a second behind me. But sadly still chanceless to win this round. Yeah, usually the word of the week is, of course, Fast Learn Cup. It is a bit sad that this edition now is actually on maps that came out yesterday, and it was a very hyped thing, so some of the players definitely have played these maps already, which is of course now an advantage. Even though they are fast to learn, they are of course rather short. Ah. Now I got the land bug, damn it. I mean, probably Sleazy just had that land bug as well last lap. Most likely thing. I'm 9th, shit This really a 6th, okay, I made some... Oh yeah, in front of me is a whole second gap. Exetic is winning every single round. He just joined the server, by the way. Like, not long ago he's far behind, but he's actually gaining quite a bit. But he is actually very far, yeah. Too bad with that touch, but it was still the best possible outcome for me. Against Exetic I will lose tie situations, if we both drive the fastest, our fastest time. Okay, this was better. I lost the gear. This is a bit worse than in my other laps, this part. Fourth. I think I had the chance to win. Sleazy is winning, damn. I think there was a chance for me, because this gear loss definitely cost me some speed towards the finish. Otherwise it was a good lap. Yeah, the problem is just this point system, no? Behind my 4th place there are only 1 point gaps, so people are not losing that much. But I'm already losing myself 4 points to 2nd place and a whole 7 points to 1st. Also 1st places are really important to get whenever you have the chance to do that. Then you need 1st, definitely. Okay, we switch over to a snow car map. B4. Oh, they happen. Does that mean that Arcus and Sepik know the map? Because they anticipated the help in the west. I don't know. Let's go. No rip. But is that slower? I expected it would get around full speed. Like, we are so slow up that hill in the ending, especially when you crash. It could almost be better to actually turn around and drive backwards, I don't know. Only 5th, what? The problem is Sleazy is losing only 2 points on me. He's losing just a little bit. That's quite annoying. He's half a second behind me. There could be so many players in between us. But instead these players are all right in front of me. Scheiße. Yeah, now he's of course one place up. A robot must be close, right? Actually, he's still missing a little bit. He's coming now. Okay. Also, now we will move to the next map. And the next map is a track where there is a chance for Sleazy and for myself to have our first finalist attempt in the last round of the map. We would need to score very well in the first 2 rounds to actually reach it, the finalists, and then we would have 1 attempt on the map. Let's see. It's a bay map, so something else. We started with bay, this was the map that I missed, that I were joined too late. Ah, rip. I mean, this is basically one important corner. Oh my god. Guys, that's not good. Sleazy seems to be good on this track. Wins the first round while I am only getting 10 points. This already confirms that I will not get finalist on this map, also I will not have an attempt on this track, and Sleazy will definitely have an attempt. I actually thought that my run was good, but only 7th in the end. Only 11 points, what the heck? Lanz actually gets more than me. That's unfair. So Sleazy is finalist. And I don't know, Ecstatic is not showing up on this track. I was a bit hoping that he is basically gaming. I did that turn wrong on the jump. Damn. Okay, the good thing is he didn't win. The bad thing is I'm not finalist. I needed 1 point more. That's annoying. I needed 1 point more. And what is with Robot? He scored decent, he's gonna be there, Lanz is gonna be there. Okay, we have map change, it really depends on what map comes up now. Coast, that's interesting. That's an interesting map. I like Coast. E5 is the map. Oh, don't tell me it's just a wall, right? That's... No, but... It is. Oh no. Okay. Also, first round I only have to finish. And I can of course risk it now. Just need that 1 point, but it's all about getting pace on the map and denying also if possible. Nein, ach Mann, oh. That's annoying. He won it. I knew that once I saw this wall ride, I knew he would be winning this. Because I think that Sleazy knows the maps. And this wall ride, like, I thought that he is mostly good in Stadium, and this wall ride here, like, it doesn't need any skill. You just drive into it. And he knew how much he needs to release at this part. I'm pretty sure that this wall line is the fastest strat. Hope I'm not completely wrong with it. Ah, damn it. Neo, hello. Good job. Yeah, I mean, I saw your clan tech, and as I played the 24-hour race, kinda expected that you are from the full speed NASCAR scene. Ach, doch 100 between them as well. Snow. Ja. Right corners. Oh, nice land bug. From first to fourth in that warm up. It's A16, yeah. Nein. Ah, I got it in the warm-up and now I touch. Fuck. Oh. This is extremely random, this jump in the end. Again, bugged when I landed. I did such a nice comeback, but of course in the end, it is finalist. I know, I'm gonna stay in United. Let me check shortly on which map they are currently. Coast. I mean, I still have to play Coast. But otherwise it doesn't help me. Because I joined the other time when Rally came up, which comes after Coast. So I have 5 minutes to set the time here for qualification for USC. Oh. Top 39. This was tightening, if I remember correct. Yeah, too fast. Oh, rip. Dumb mistake. Only one more try left. I better don't crash the end in this attempt. Let's try to get a good start. Damn, too fast. need another start. Sadly lost a lot of time. Made a mistake by going too inside in one corner. But some PB. Alright. But I need to join the server later again when the tracks are coming up that I haven't played yet, so that I will be qualified at least. But this will take a while, and since I also missed now the Survivor Cup, and I have to do still some other things, also I feel quite tired, would sleep now a bit earlier. I will already end now with the stream. And yeah, tomorrow we'll be back for the typical Thursday Cup of the Day Bon Cup, and then KTR, King of the Races, going into a new season. So these 3 cups will be happening. Otherwise, yeah, I need to finish this UC thing. Maybe I do it later off stream. And I need some XP Evo practice at some point. This is really annoying. I still only... I know less than 1 track from XP Evo. That's really not good. But I sadly have no time. Naja. Then thanks for watching and see you then